Let us start our guided meditation by putting ourselves, our individualities, in the presence of the source of love, source of life, source of light. The source of love is a source of unconditional love. We can imagine it as a flowing stream of grace flowing through us, in us, physically, psychologically, spiritually. We can feel it as a flow through all the resources that sustain our sense of individuality, such as the sun, such as the moon, the air and its contents, life in the form of foliage and trees and flowers, the mechanism of breathing. And when we say the source of life, we're talking about that which moves the diaphragm muscle up and down, that which pumps the little heart. We're talking about that which enables the cells of the body to be alive, that enables the temperature of the body to be constant, that enables digestion of food, that enables mobility, that is represented by breath, and that is around us as all energy, all things that move, and all atomic structures, unseen to the naked eye. And when we talk about light, we are talking about the illuminating factor, the world, the visual world around us. We're talking about the capacity to understand and interpret things, to investigate things, to make decisions, to act as an executing officer. And we're talking about the cosmic balancing power that puts everything into coordinating rhythm, that spins things all in a coordinated fashion, that enables even a stone to know where the center of the earth is. Recalling examples of love and life and light elevates our spirit and prepares us for the intimate contact that we call meditation. Now let us make sure that we are seated properly. That is, that our seat is established in such a way that the hips are moved forward so that the chest, the neck, and the head is arranged in a straight line. Let us be aware of this divine arrangement that makes us human and enables us to explore and reveal perfection within us, that uncoils our potential so that we are perfect as our Father in heaven, so to speak. Let us relax the eyelids. Let us relax the entire body. Let us feel the skin against the scalp. Let us feel the warm area at the very top of the head bursting with heat and light. Let us relax every part of the spinal column and the branch of nerves that issue from it. Relax every muscle. Let's relax the wrists of the hands and the hands themselves and the fingers. Let us place our hands and fingers in a meditative posture. That is, with the right hand on the top of the left, palms faced upwards. Let us feel the balance of our posture. Let us feel that it is at ease. Let us mentally salute Mother Earth that supports us. Let us be thankful that we and all beings are supported and directed. Let us feel the motherly arrangement of this, a flow of divine love that enters into us, through us, around us and beyond us. Let us respond by opening our minds and our hearts. Let us feel that the whole world is our own. Let us feel, as the sages have told us, that there is only one without a second. There is no other than the divine, even though it looks fragmented around us. It is these fragments that are going to lead us to this oneness. Just as individual waves in an ocean reflect individual light and behave in individual, unique ways, and still there is only one deep ocean. Let us take into account all fragmented beings. With an expanded heart, let us embrace all, mentally showering flowers on all those we know, all those we have become acquainted with in our work or in our domestic life or in our friendships, or even for those who are a little awkward and abrasive to us. These are different characteristics and colors and qualities and fragments of one divine entity. When we see through it, we see the perfection, the unity of one existence. We see the glory. It does expand our feeling of generosity, mentally spreading fragrant flowers to everyone on the planet Earth and beyond. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. May all beings be blissful. Let us mentally issue throughout the whole of existence and echo the sound of Om. Let us mentally do this, feeling that this sound is coming from the depths of our heart and resounding throughout every part of the mind, the body, the environment, uniting all of these three things. And if you have got a mantra join your mantra to the sound symbol Om. Om represents the totality. The rest of your mantra will be a specialized sound form of your chosen ideal or some ideal suitable for you. Let us pause while we are able to mentally repeat this with affection and feeling. And as we mentally repeat our mantra, let us use it as an invitation for that which it symbolizes to enter into the deep recess, the inner cave of the heart. Let us ask it, please come, please sit, please stay. Let us enjoy your presence. And as we lovingly repeat this, let us make a mental collection of flowers consisting of all the. Let us be aware of the motion of the lungs and the intake of the breath. Let us feel the source of life mobilizing the diaphragm muscle up and down without our interference or even our normal awareness. Where is the Supreme? Where is God? God is in the drumbeat of the heart. God is within the course of the river of blood through the veins. And God is in the energy of the nerves. And God is in the breath. God is in the mobilizing force that moves the diaphragm muscle up and down. Let us release and let go, just as breathing happens, like the ocean arriving on the shore and withdrawing. like the tide that comes in and out. Let us align our breath with the natural rhythm of the universe and make it equal and calm. And in doing this, let us put ourselves in the position of a witness that observes all the activities of the body, in the legs, in the feet, in the arms, in the hands, in the fingers, and the motion of the lungs also. Let us tangibly feel, along with this, the divine flow of grace that we call thought. Let us see all the impressions that arrive and leave like waves coming and going. And that witness is the unborn, unchanging. Let us stand, as it were, or sit within the cave of the heart, witnessing these comings and goings, and witnessing the euphoria of divine grace flowing, like a river flowing. Let us return our attention to the body as it sits. Let us consider that it is something like a city, operating like a city, taking waste disposal away, delivering goods to their destination, taking off empty cartons, as it were, and all because there is an inner emperor or empress sitting in the very center of the city. It is a city with various entrances and exits, various gateways. In the head, there are 7. The eyes, where impressions enter, scenes enter, colors and forms enter. There are ears, where sounds enter, flow of different frequencies arrive. There's a control center that interprets everything. There is the mouth that receives goods manufactured into cells, and where the deliverance of speech and communication goes out. There is the nose, the gateway where air enters and leaves, creating for us an air conditioning in the body. And this city is also served by its originating gate, the navel, and it is served by the generative organ and the evacuation order, the waste disposal unit, and that which creates new life. This is the divine 11-gated city. It belongs to one internal. We can visualize it as a shining light. It doesn't move, it doesn't flicker, and its illumination, its capacity to shine and radiate is incomparable. Brighter than the brightest light and the brightest sun. And it's not just radiating light, but it also radiates love. And it also radiates pure intelligence and consciousness. And because of its presence, everything else in the body is moving. Without it, nothing moves. Let us identify with this innermost self and sink down deeply into its presence more and more. It is this same light that lights up the entire universe. It is that same presence that is the inner controller, the unflickering consciousness of the entire universe, which acts like a colossal city, a colossal body. And when we find and identify with this inner light, we have identified with the light of the whole universe and all of existence. Let us note its radiance. Let us go close to it. Let us enter into its environment, which is the nature of pure bliss, the nature of peace that passes all understanding. And the more we are drawn toward it, the more we enter into it, the more we become it, the more we realize the nature of our own true immortal being. And now we can become one with this, beaming and radiating everywhere. And we can feel how everything becomes molten liquid as it enters into this divine inner fire, inner light. It is a fire that doesn't consume anything, but it is bright and burning. It is an eternal flame. Let us assert, I am that. Let us feel, I am that. Let us become one with that. Let us be fulfilled in our own nature of fullness. oneness. And from this oneness emerges potentiality, pure bliss. And from this emerges the light of consciousness. And from this waves of different colors and energies combining and recombining as divine rays of grace that arrive as the human body and identity that we began sitting with. And arrives as all those things that we see and touch and taste. The whole universe of our environment is produced by this inner light. And knowing this, we can withdraw once more from the outside to the inside progressively. Taking the journey, going backwards to our blissful base, that immortal oneness, that infinite invisible. It is this infinite invisible that presents itself as the most beautiful forms of divine motherhood, fatherhood, companionship, playmate, as our own chosen ideal that blesses and transforms, that offers us the flow of pure grace as pure love, pure life, and pure light. Let us feel the effects of this transformation. Let us feel that we may never forget this infinite invisible this constant presence, this divine author, this flow of grace, whose glory we find everywhere. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Peace, peace, peace beyond all. Let this gong that is about to ring echo in your mind and soul, symbolizing the vibrancy of the internal Om that arrives as all resources in the city of the human body, as well as the cosmic person that we call the universe.